see now it's going to go over the axle. Yeah.
I gave it like 4 inches.
Yeah.
I guess it's thin wall tubing.
Yeah.
You're going to be cutting a 45 to come up once you left, and then shorten them up, and that'll be 45 on the bottom.
This is Mike's pickup bed he's building. This is a little piece at the top that curls out. You know, you could almost weld like a round piece of pipe on the top of it to get your little curl.
Yeah, I can. It curls upward.
Yeah.
I thought a piece of low square tubing.
Square tubing, yeah, that would do it.
I'll do it, but right now I'm going to leave it the way it is until I get it.
Yeah.
And then this will be 45 to this.
Yeah.
And there'll be a 45 going down that one.
Yeah.
And there's my roll pan. Will come down as a tailgate.
Yeah.
About there. This side comes even with a kind of kicks down at an angle from the cab.
Yeah.
Bottom of the cab.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't see here's your tire.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Awesome.
Just give you some idea what it's going to make it.
I noticed you went inside it there and patched up the holes that used to be there. It used to be that body was just about separated.
Yeah, it was separated.
Right up underneath there. And it looks like you went in here and...
Yeah, just put some metal across and tacked it in there. That'll all be hidden.
You can see over there where the daylight's coming through where that's what it all used to look like.
All in here too.
Yeah.
You could buy a panel for these that actually go in and slide back up and you weld it all in.
Yeah.
But they're like $500 or $600.
Well,
Back panel.
that'd take all the fun out of it though.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, we make it look a little rough.
If you're going to do all that, you might as well take out one of them big California hot rod shops and just have them build it for you.
No, I just want to get all the, like this stuff, look how, I mean, that would be cool if I could leave it that way. It's just going to get worse though, so.
Yeah.
But I'm going to, it will have all this still in it, all this pitting.
Yeah.
And it would just be I want it to be just like a flat orange paint, so.
Yeah.
We'll just patch her up the best we can. Probably across the bottom of the door. I won't even do no mud work. But once I get the patches welded in,
yeah,
all in here, I'll weld a patch. And I won't put no mud work on. I'll just prime right over the welding.
Yeah. It almost would look cool if you just could shoot some clear coat right on top of that, just like you know, just like you got it there, you know. That'd be far out.
It's in fairly decent shape. It looks horrifying up there, but see, once you start cleaning it up with a wheel,
yeah,
like that's what it looked like right up there.
Well, you know, there's a lot of metal in them old trucks. I mean, they're not like cars today. They can rust a lot and still be around.
Here's your real rusted part right here, your dark places.
Yeah.
But it cleans up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good clear coated. I've seen people try that.
Yeah, I've seen it done. I don't know enough about all that stuff to know how it works, but
I don't see how it would really. I mean, you gotta have. Being doing body work all my life, you gotta have something that's gonna bond it to the metal like a primer, you know. So.
Yeah.
But we're in Maine too, so if I'm gonna drive this thing every day in the rain.
Yeah. If it's gonna be a daily driver, you're gonna want some paint on it.
Well,
up
primer,
here.
at least.
Or something.
At least have it so it's flat looking, you know.
Yeah.
Getting too good looking.
Well, that is a problem, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
That is a problem, ain't it?
That's where the structure of this door moves back and forth. So I've got to get that welded in. That's it lost the structure down there. So.
Is the rust below your floor line?
Well, what it is there's your floor lines right here.
Right.
And let's see how I welded it right here just to see if it do anything.
Yeah.
It blew right through it, but it did strengthen it up. So if I can.
I know a lot of people will leave it kind of rusty around the edges like that, and do it down below where it's not really interfering with the strength of the body. But
I've got to do something in there. But if I do something in there,
why don't we ask these guys?
What?
Should Mike paint the truck or should he leave it somewhat like this? we're debating paint over rust and Bondo and dents, and I kind of like it. You know, I like that door. Like if you didn't do another thing to that door, I'd call that perfect. If you can spray some kind of clear coat or something on it and leave it just like that, because you got the old original Fireball sign. You got that yellow paint. You got "I love you, Tina" on there. Got it ground up a little bit, you know. Heck, and all around the back, even where you got that old red primer and stuff. You know, that's just my thinking. That's what I would do. I'd leave it rough. You think we ought to ask YouTube what they think? Okay, YouTube, we're gonna vote. You tell them your paint idea, and then we'll talk about whether they like that or they like the rust better.
Just a flat orange, right over. Maybe some dents left and some welding showing where I weld some patches in, and just like a flat orange right over everything. That's what I was gonna do.
Now we all know you're gonna do what you want to do. We all know you're going to do what you want to do, no matter what everybody says. But we could give everybody an opportunity to vote.
Yeah.
Should Mike paint the whole thing, or should he leave it somewhat like that? How would you do that? If you sprayed some kind of clear coat or something on there, would it?
I'm not sure. I've seen people try it.
Well, I mean, the worst thing that could happen is you decide you don't like it down the road and decide to squirt some paint on it, right?
Yeah. You'd have to put some clear coat on it because there's a lot of bare metal showing, you know.
Yeah.
But the clear might not adhere to, you know, where it's your primer basically adheres your paint to your paint.
Yeah.
So if you have no primer between your clear coat, then I'm not real sure what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Well, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Worst thing in Maine is this thing could turn right into one big bowl of rust.
Which is kind of what it is. This is kind of what it is now, right?
Right, but I mean worse than it is now. I don't know. We'll see what they say.
I vote for rust. I love that door. To be honest with you, I wouldn't do a thing more to that door. I would preserve that just like that. I think it's lovely. And in fact, I like the whole thing. I like the whole look, just almost just like it is. I'd probably knock a little bit of the fuzzy rust. You know how the rust is?
Yeah, it's like apart.
It's like fuzzy rust. You know, you get up here on the back of the cab and you run your hand across there, and it all comes off in your hand. You know, I probably just smooth that down. But I mean, if you think about it, this thing's been sitting around rusting for how many years?
Yeah, right.
It's been sitting around rusting for 50. This is what was it, 41, 60, 70. It's been sitting around for 70 years. It hadn't rusted away yet. I expect you might drive it a year or two without it rusting out from under you. Just thought.
Yeah, maybe I'll just run around it with like I'm doing now, and
yeah, just kind of take your grinder or brush or whatever, and just kind of knock the fuzzy stuff off in it. And if you want to get fancy, you know, if you think about it, you've already primed this up here, so you could take your front end and your hood. You could do your big ugly skull face thing, and then leave the back of it.
Yeah.
You know, have that fade into the back of it back there and leave it rough. That'd be honking, wouldn't it?
Yeah, go over old style door hinges.
Yeah. I'm going to say that again. I thought that was clever. You can always paint it, but you can't unpaint it. Oh, it's just lovely.
You get it. And then you go in and you grind a little tab off of it to see it goes and stops. This way you can turn it all the way around and put it back together.
It makes a cool
Ain't
door
that a
handle.
cool door handle?
That's very cool.
$8.
$8. It's garage door opener. Garage door handle.
And it locks, and you get a set of keys on.
We can't beat that, can you?
No.
$8. Dang.
And then I did all this welding here, nice, be painted over.
Yeah.
And a patch in. Check out this patch. Remember it had a big hole in the back there?
Yeah. That's awesome, Mike.
Ain't that a cool patch?
That's very good. Dang, you shaped it up nice.
Oh, this is...
Down there?
This is, remember how it used to be all...
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
That's sweet.
I'll leave that right the way it is.
Yeah.
You won't see it.
Cool.
No, I think it's cheap enough. It's solid now, anyway, somewhat. But this was, I mean, I had to do something with that. Half the end of this off.
Right.
This is too good a job.
Too good for a
I
rat
gotta
rod?
put a booger on there someplace or something. No, I think it looks good.
Well, we can throw it out in the field and let it sit for a week or two and get real rusty, I suppose. That's what the 63 Impala did out in Washington State. He built his frame and he just let it sit out in the rain for a week or two to get good and rusty.
No, I gotta have paint up here. I've decided. That's my decision.
That's your decision.
I gotta paint it at least flat orange for my father, you know.
Yeah. You heard him, folks.
Okay, but Richard hasn't seen my welding patches and stuff. He'll love them. What they look like.
Well,
They'll be painted right over with I'm not mudding it or nothing, so.
you're going to be able to sit this on the truck pretty quick, ain't you?
Yeah.
So I have to come and see what it looks like.
If we get the other side done and it's downhill from there, I'm just going to weld them 2 angles to the headboard and one to the headboard, one to the tailboard, and the angles will be at the top here.
Yeah.
Weld it right to this bed.
Yeah.
Some tack weld here or there.
Yeah.
Then she'll be ready to go home. Then I can do the rest of the finished work at home.
Yeah.
This on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on.
It's quiet.
The fan's burnt. The fan blades are broke off on it. I need to get me some more. I need to fix that.
I gotta get my welding helmet on. That wouldn't be good.
It's probably better if you're going to be welding if you have your helmet on. Although some people like to weld it off, but most of them are blind welders.
Well, this is it. I was thinking, how am I going to do my 45-degree angle? So I'm looking at all my metal and everything. I said, well, I can go to this BM Clark's up here, and they'll charge you $1 million to make a little 45-degree bend in your own metal, or else I'll have to find something. So I went out and I saw this. This is an old snow. It goes on the top of the snow plow, so it does. And the guy brought it and dumped it off at my house. Because he knows I work on snow plows and stuff. So I'm driving down the road and I said, I hope that's for a 9-footer. And I went out and looked and it was, so I had enough of it. And it's good and heavy. Probably heavier than what you really want. But let's put it this way, it's not going to bend if somebody leans on it.
That's right. Oh, look at that. You want to put some weld in there?
I don't know if I will, because I'm going to have them 2 bolts.
Yeah.
Put up center, and pull that together, and I got the good weld here.
Yeah.
So I am going to put a little bit more, probably welded in there. That seems, that's stiff enough up there.
Yeah.
Nice and straight. I don't know if I can put this right to the edge and bring it back in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Bring it back like that much.
I like it both ways. I kind of like that. I like it both ways. You want to clamp that on there?
Oh, I gotta learn. I gotta have it out there. I'll weld it on the back side and then we'll look just like that. It won't be no longer, except for maybe up here.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Starting to like a pickup bed to me.
I just thought I'd do that angle to make it more.
Yeah. Pretty cool, Mike. I think we done made us a pickup truck bed.
Ain't 100% done, but that's what we're getting. Beginning.
Pretty dang good, ain't it?
No, it's just always a good picture.
Huh?
We saw it again.
What's left?
Cross brace and roll. Got cross braces to the frame where we'll mount it.
Yeah.
I got angle that's going to go across here
Yeah.
where the Tonya cover is going to set. I'm going to have a piece of plywood that comes down, basically painted black or whatever. And now open up, I'm going to get to my gas tank.
Yeah.
Then I have a roll pan under here. Some louvers on the back here. When I get them done.
Yeah.
More welding, of course.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I mean, that thick wall is doing great.
Yeah, it is.
On 1941. Still short.
Custom pickup truck.
I just made my transmission mount here.
Yeah.
And there it lays on the floor.
Yeah.
And I got to get that up in and weld it. Cut my steering box all down, all new hardware holding it together.
Oh yeah.
Everything bolted tight here.
Yeah.
And I got to weld this all in. I've got it right where I want it. So,
That's sweet.
and I'm kind of like looking at this, but I found I might have to put a shim on it, but just to make sure I'm away from that a little bit. But
yeah.
It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Steering box, it took me a while to get it right where I want it. See, I want to keep it away from the motor in every aspect, because you know your motor's going to rock back and forth.
Right.
So I got it away from my oil filter now.
Yeah.
It can rock all at once. It won't hit there. It won't hit up in here. I mean, it has to rock a lot to really hit down in there.
Right.
And then I've got plenty of clearance here.
Yeah. Looks good. Looks like it steers good.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It don't have no play in it.
You can turn it with your fingers and it's pretty good, you know. Hard to beat that. Hard to beat that.
That's the old original steering box out of that, whatever it was, 1.5 truck.
Yeah.
So I ought to have enough oomph to push the front end around. It pushed that great big one out there, so.
I would say that would do it, all right.
There she is. And it'll be welded right to the frame like that. It's got a little bit of a drop. Just kind of painted it up beforehand because I don't want to get paint all over my nice 4-inch transmission. So.
Yeah.
And then I'll just have to paint the frame ends of it.
Yeah. Pretty sweet.
She won't be long. I measured my drive shaft. I got to cut about 3 to 4 inches off of it.
Yeah.
I got everything degreed. The transmission actually sets higher than the rear end, which is good, where the bolts in it, so it will go at a slight angle.
Yeah.
Everything's degreed. I mean, I tilted my motor back. That's tilted to the point, so I actually got a friggin' zero tolerance on my drive shaft on the universals.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cut all. I've already debated about it, but I'm gonna cut all this tan out of here.
Right.
And then see how this drops down. There's 2 inches there.
Right.
So I've gained 2 inches there, and I'll have this transmission hump going right through the middle.
Right.
That will give it plenty of room for the drive shaft.
Yeah. Pretty sweet for a couple of rednecks, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close this door and see what it looks like. There's a total picture here. I can get back enough. Some idea. I come back here and stare at it a lot. This is my staring corner.
That's your staring corner? I like that. You got a staring corner in your garage.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. Well, there you go.
Oh, you think that looks cool?
He looks wicked cool.
Everybody says put a wooden bed on it. Oh, no, I don't want no wooden bed. Actually, this can go forward.
Yeah.
That's about where she is.
Yeah, and it looks perfect when you slide it up like that. That's just right. Pretty darn sweet.
I didn't want it no higher than that, so.
Yeah.
Then once this roll pan's in there, I only got my lift in the back.
Well, that's just awesome.
Wait a minute here. We'll do this on video.
Okay. Alrighty then. Pretty sweet, buddy.
I think they'll like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the roll pan on it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into it, and my license plate will be recessed into the roll pan.
Yeah.
And I like to get some caddy tail lights.
Mm-hmm.
I like to get 3 on each side.
Mm-hmm.
Just poking out.
Yep. Pretty sweet.
And a few louvers in the back, and
yeah. Well, there you go.
see, us guys from Maine know we got Yankee ingenuity.
There you go.
This bed's a total of $0.
So how much you
and
got
a lot
in?
of work.
So how much you got in the whole project today?
Well, a little bit over $400 I've gotten everything so far.
Dang, you just burning your money away. $400. Let me get over here and
Well,
stare at
that's over 400 because I got to count my door handles and stuff like that.
Count your door handles, so that's $408, right?
We're over the $400 mark. By the way, we're not in the $500 zone though.
Well, there you go. Good day's work.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me participate.
I've done it without you.
Yeah.
I would have been out here with a torch going mental. Cutting torch. I mean, that plasma cutter don't warp it, so.
That's good.
I mean, I think I got it figured out pretty good too. You know?
It was nice to see somebody use the plasma cutter that knows how to use it, because I actually don't. I never had one before. I just bought one and started dubbing around with it. I don't even know how they're supposed to work, so kind of nice to see you using it.
I think that's about right. I was going to make it shorter, but
yeah,
I don't want to make it too short, you know.
Yeah.
Now, that's all I haven't done a lot. I've got this door on. You haven't seen that, but the other door's on. I think my hinges, my slack on it.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of inside of it here where it's all new, like took a truck bed liner and put to it.
Yeah.
And then I got my motor over there. I haven't took nothing of that, but since I've been working on that.
Let's see, nobody knows about this. Well, we haven't talked about there's a guy on YouTube that has offered Mike a 6-cylinder, 1951 GMC 6-cylinder, all fresh rebuilt with a truck 4-speed. He's in New Jersey, so we'd have to drive or get somebody to bring it up about I don't remember, it's 460 miles each way, so about 900 miles to get it. So that's something that we're
contemplating.
Yeah, we're sort of thinking about whether or not to put this motor in there or go get that 6-cylinder put in there.
That motor's just about ready. If it had been another week or so, I would have been laid right in here.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just waiting to do the intake on it. That's about it. You know?
All these front end pieces are new here.
Yeah.
You must be some excited, buddy.
I've got them. Here's my battery box. Check this out. You could never build one for this. I said I was going to build a battery box, and I said, I saw this.
Huh.
And you could never, it comes with the whole match, the whole battery.
A lot neater than what I made on mine.
$17.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you couldn't, by the time you messed around with that and drilled all them holes and made all that, you'd have more than $17 worth of labor in it. So I said,
absolutely.
I'm going to order that. I mean,
yeah.
And then I'll weld it right in the back there.
Yeah.
But I mean, how can you beat that price?
Just made to match the frame.
You've got done playing around with everything.
Yeah.
So I got that. I got my shocks. I've got everything to make this steering linkage.
Yeah.
That's all in that over here. The heck else did I get? I got all my steering linkage stuff. Got my shocks. There's all my. Then I got my tie rod. There's all my steering linkage stuff right there. And I'm just waiting. I got my weld bung on back. But
yeah.
I got all that stuff. But see these weld bungs, by the time you get done making a tie rod in, see how big they are?
Yeah.
So you gotta have a piece of pipe that big. And then they narrow it down, so I'm glad I ordered that and had it made that way. But this will actually be probably a bigger piece of pipe like that.
Yeah.
Run across from here to there.
Pretty sweet
Maybe
stuff.
I'll even order one like that. But
You got a piece of chrome on there too now.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be. I ordered it in raw steel.
Piece of chrome.
I ordered this in raw steel right here, and that's what they sent me, the chrome one. I mean, it was extra for the chrome one, so they must not have had a raw steel one, so.
Yeah. You can't beat that, can you?
And then see, it takes the forward tie rod in.
Yeah.
Or you could drill it out for the 5/8 time joint. I think I'm just going to order a weld bung for that. Use the forward tie rod in on this end.
Yeah.
And on that end, I'll use the heim joint.
Ooh, look at them pipes. That's honking.
Oh, we got to finish them because there's going to be a plate going around them.
Right.
Another pipe.
Yeah.
With and they're going to be full of holes like a machine gun.
Right. Okay.
And it's going to slide over the covers.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, here's my radiator God gave me, 1963 Nova.
Yeah.
I just kind of got it. It's not in here 100% yet. It will fit nice.
There you go.
Let's see if we can.
That's gonna look awesome.
Check my horn button out. Not my horn button, but my steering wheel cover in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Chrome air breather that he gave me, and it was kind of messed up, so I cut it and it fits right in there.
Ain't that something? It's pretty cool. That looks good.
It goes on a pair of chrome valve covers. It's off the Ford 351.
Yeah, like a oil breather.
Yeah.
She's ready.
All you gotta do is pour a little gas in there and fire that baby up. Yeah, put some plug wires on it. Steering column in the old girl.
Yeah, almost ready to weld up. Get everything centered up and welded up.
You got it slipped over the shaft there?
Yeah.
And all?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
It's about the right. Just about the right, right where it should be.
Got the right size and everything too. Yeah. You got your little knuckle in place and.
Yeah, it's not welded, but it's my knuckle and.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it sticking up any higher than that.
No.
Sure. I mean, you figure your seat's gonna
be back there.
start friggin' flying. When you think on it, you're gonna be sitting about here.
Yeah.
With the back of your seat.
Yeah, plus you gotta get in and set in behind that door where the door opens back.
And then you're probably gonna be up a little more too with your seat.
I was looking at the old one in there, then I said, no, I don't know.
So you tried to see if that one would slip down in the shaft?
No, but it's, yeah, that had a real small shaft on it, that one did.
Yeah.
But this one, at least I'll save some money by not having to buy an ignition switch and a dimmer switch and
you might
motors, and you save a lot of money that way. So
that's not a big steering wheel, is it?
No.
That was the one that was in that truck.
Yeah, that's the one that was in it.
That's one of the things about mine. I got this huge steering wheel, and it steers fairly good, you know. But I think the big wheel, gives you a little extra leverage on it.
Yeah. If it goes like my Rockney, the only time I'm manhandling it is when I'm turning around from a dead stop, and then that's got a fairly small wheel on it.
Well, these big skinny tires turn a lot easier than a short, fat tire too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why, but they do.
Oh, she might be white-walled. Now I gotta go search for some wheels. I know them will fit on the back, but them 17s, I'm pretty sure. I got this was mine years ago, and this guy at work had a van, and he was freezing to death in the winter, so I gave it to him. I said, put that in your van. So the other day, he said, cleaning my back shed out, he says, and I have something to give back to you.
Oh, heater box. Yeah, that's a beauty.
I've had that
Years ago, a guy gave it. He was building a '57 Chevy, and I guess it was in it.
Yeah.
And the guy asked me if I wanted it, and it worked years ago. But
That's a little honey.
yeah, it ain't very big.
No, that'd be just perfect. And do the trick.
And I got this out of a guy's toolbox, an old guy I know, and he's had it for years and years and years, and this is going on it. And I see it in his toolbox, and I asked him about it, and he said, you can put that on your rat rod.
Oh, yeah.
It's an old door knocker.
Yeah.
I'm just going to mount it someplace. It's kind of neat, I think. Yeah, the battery box I haven't actually got welded where I don't know if I got it where I really wanted it or not.
You showed it to me the other day, but you just was taking it, you just had gotten it.
Yeah, I hadn't figured out exactly where it's gonna, right there, I figure maybe.
Yeah.
Be a good place, but then I'm thinking about cutting it. If I do put it there, I'm gonna cut this tab back about a ½ an inch.
Yeah.
It would drop down a little bit more, or else I can cut this right off like this.
Yeah.
Hold it back here, mount it that way.
Yeah.
Because it's just a welded.
Right.
But you couldn't build that for the price I paid for it.
You got your mounts all spotted in place up here?
Yeah, they're just slotted in. Right now I'm getting ready to figure I gotta look at
Yeah.
I'm gonna take and make a cardboard template and cut out some plate here. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna have a hole here and a hole here, and it's gonna bevel down like this just to cover up this end cap.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put a gusset up through here from the frame up to the bottom of the motor mount.
That looks very cool with the front end on it.
Yeah. How do you like my...
Yeah. That fits right in there perfect, don't it?
Yeah, once I take this off.
Yeah.
I might have to trim this a little bit on the bottom just to drop it down a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I am going to hook it up so it does this stuff.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be crazy cool. You got a little breather in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little breather about that big.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I am going to hook this up though.
Yeah. That'd be
So
wicked fun.
So when you move your throttle, it opens and closes.
Right. That's good.
I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. With the front end on there, it gives it a really nice low look.
Yeah.
You don't really see it when the front end's not on it, but when it is on there, when you look at it, it all starts to look right, you know.
Yeah.
The lowness of it and everything just all makes sense.
And the steering box is unbelievable, perfect place.
Yeah.
You know, just look at the way it's pointing right up towards where it should. I went inside and looked, and it's right up, right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's aimed right where the steering column ought to be?
Yeah, that's right where it ought to be.
Awesome.
So basically, I've just put my steering column down through a coupler.
Yeah.
I probably don't even need a U-joint.
And you got it just about lined up now where your rod's right ready to go on your steering. So.
Yeah, I got all that stuff.
Man.
You got a Ford tie rod in there.
Yeah.
And I've got a Heim joint for down there, and I got the weld bungs to hold it all.
Yep. That's all coming along real nice there.
Then I think I'm going to take some chain, like about that size chain right there.
Right.
I'll weld it all together so it's stiff. I'm going to weld it up into here.
Uh-huh.
Have it come up. Have the chain come up and mount my headlights on it.
Right.
Cool.
That'd be wicked cool.
Just you know, if the brackets coming out will be made out of chain.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and make a video of this. Tyler had a bunch of Model A parts left over. There's a cowl and a firewall. There's a dash in there. There's a couple of doors. There's one side of the back of a sedan. There's a roof, not actually the roof, but the side of the roof and the window panels. And he wanted to get rid of all this junk, so I volunteered to come haul it off. I'll haul it off to my place, and maybe somebody might need it someday. And we're going to take a quick look. Mike's bought a bunch of stuff.
Bought me a fuse pan. I'm going to set me up a fuse panel like this.
Right.
Basically, I'm set on a block of wood.
Yeah.
And I want to have there's 6 on each one.
Uh-huh.
So this side I'm going to have a hot lead going to it. So this will be all my hot straight off a battery.
Right.
This side I'll go off my ignition. And this will have 6 of them off my ignition.
Does that have fuses in it, or is that some kind of breaker deal?
No, you put just push-in fuses.
Oh, okay. It's got those little. Yeah, okay, that makes
The
sense.
new style.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So I got them. Got myself a throttle cable.
Yeah.
Getting ready to put that in my ignition switch.
Yeah.
Ignition switch is all wired through. Now I'm just wrapping up the wire now. Over on this side, I got it. Everything wired up and stuck to the firewall, and still wrapping some of it up with some of this wrap here.
Yeah.
Get everything tied down. But I got everything for my ignition all set up here.
Oh, don't that look good? You say you got some header flanges?
Yeah, I got some. There's one header flange right there, which I got 2 header flanges the guy cut off.
Oh, okay.
The pipes, and so I could make me a set of zoomies.
You gonna build your own?
Yeah.
That
Probably
should do it.
grind these right off and reuse them. They're
Yeah.
pretty thick. They're good thick flanges, Mr. Gaskets.
Yeah.
So, yeah, set of zoomies and some baffles, kind of like Richard's got, but
Yeah.
we'll see how quiet it is.
That's awesome.
Basically, I want to come right on the backside. I can't come nothing but straight here.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I might make a bend here. Or I might make a bend upward.
Right.
Come upward with it. My whole intention was to come down and come up.
Right.
And then I was going to put a baffle on each end of it.
Uh-huh.
And then I was going to put a tractor flapper on every one of them.
Right.
So that way when it's running, they'll be
Flapping.
all- yeah. That was my intention. So
That'd be pretty cool.
that's what I'm thinking about doing with a tractor flapper.
Yeah.
And that way no water can get down in it that way if it's got.
Yeah. Awesome. She's gonna sound awesome when
See,
you do.
this is a trick for all you rat rodders.
Okay.
You take a Chevy distributor that's internally regulated,
Right.
not a one wire, and you go and cut a peanut bulb off the side of a marker light.
Right.
You splice it in there, and what you do is, see, when you turn the ignition on, it's kind of like a, is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, well anyway, what it does is it excites the regulator. If you don't have that bulb in there, you'll never be able to shut the motor off. There's a power from the ignition, but
Yeah.
if you want to just go buy a regular internally regulated alternator, all you do is take this brown wire that goes to ignition switch and wire a peanut bulb in it.
Ain't that something? That's
And
pretty
it's
cool.
pretty similar to a one wire.
Yeah.
It's got a peanut bulb underneath the hood.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Well, there you go. Makes for a nice little light show under the hood there, right?
Yeah. You can see if you have to work on your motor.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But Speedway sells a kit for this, and they charge like ungodly amount of money, and all it is you buy it, and it's got this wire set up, and it's got a little,
That basically just comes off this side of your plug,
yeah,
and which runs back to your ignition switch, right?
yeah, on the accessory side.
And this one runs to your battery, and this one runs to the battery also?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
There you go.
but they sell a kit in Speedway, and it's like $30 for a stupid kit, and all it is these 2 wires, and it's got a piece of plastic wrap, heat shrinking right in here,
Yeah.
and you know what's in there?
Light
A
bulb.
peanut bulb.
That's something.
Huh?
Ain't that something? Well, there you go.
Almost ready.
Almost ready to run. Yeah.
Wonder how much flames are going to come out of it.
Oh, should be pretty good. Should be pretty good.
He said he wants to hear it run now.
Oh, I do too.
But see, I can't. I've got to get that hooked up, the tranny cooler. Make
Yeah.
sure there's transmission fluid in it, and then I got to take my yoke off of my drive shaft, stick it on the back, so
Yeah.
nothing comes out, and then I can start it.
You mind being made famous?
Not for now.
You know you're up on YouTube. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw some of the videos on.
Good. You okay with that?
Oh, more than okay.
I love this. Hillbilly Hot Rods with a skull and the crossbones. 555, what the? You don't like that look, Mike?
I don't like the way
I like it. But
just too high now. I got a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, well, we knew it was going to come up. Those tires you got on there are tiny.
Yeah.
They're good looking old tires, ain't they? They're good sized tires, too.
I've got 2 of them. Identical to these.
Yeah.
That he got. Look at them. They're in real good shape.
No, they're in good shape and they're big. They're big 16s.
Yeah, and then the other 16s, it's like the solid.
These are, oh yeah, 716s.
Yeah.
That's bigger than the ones on the front of mine are 600, I think they're 650 16s.
A little bit shorter.
Yeah, they are a little shorter. That's awesome. Well, I disagree with you, but that's just me. You know, I would go with the whites and do whatever you had to do to make it look right. But that's just me, and I actually think your front end needs to come up a little anyway. I mean, that was,
Oh yeah. it does
even when you was building it, we were talking about that.
That's a lot though, right there.
What do you think, Tyler?
700s. I don't know. It's hard saying.
Mike Carr, he gets
Maybe
to
if you got a
decide.
little
Depends
bit-
on what kind of look he's going for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The back will come up by about 1.5 inches, I figure.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
The front will come up to there.
Yeah.
With the grill on it. Right from the dirt to the bottom of the grill's like 5 inches.
Yeah.
5 or 6. No, it's more than that. I put my foot under it.
That's with the tires on it.
Well, then like that, the grill's this high.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just like. I stood back and I said, let's see what it looks like coming down the road at you. I said, imagine that. If I could get a little bit shorter, wide white.
Or maybe a 15 or.
No, that's like a, I mean, use a 16, but you gotta go with a little smaller. Good distance.
What about you? What's your look?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use the 17s all the way
Well,
around.
he's gonna build his car to work with them, you know.
Right. I like those straight line tires. Those are awesome. Yeah.
Couldn't beat the price.
No, you couldn't beat the price.
$35.
35
There's
bucks for
2
all.
in the back of my truck, 17s,
Yeah.
and then he's got 2 there. Then all the tubes.
Yeah. So those are the rest of them?
Yeah.
Are these the 17s?
No, there's 2 more. One's a 16.
Yeah.
Whatever the Lesters are, those are the 17s. Yeah, that's a 17 right there. That's a 16, man. This is a 16, I think he said.
Yeah, that's the other straight
16.
one to match that back one on the.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one, the scalloped one. And then there's 2 in the back of
Well,
my
Mike
truck.
just called me. He got the rat rod running. I'm on the way over to here. I don't think I need to say any more than that. Life is good. Yee-haw!
Yeah, it'll be fun. Let me get around in front before you fire it up. You want to say any famous words before you do this?
Old fireball, you're gonna be fired up.
Old fireball getting fired up.
I don't know, it's gonna make a fool out of me. I don't know what I did. Oh, maybe I'll...
Are you happy?
Yeah. Just can't beat the sound, yeah.
Oh, it sounds awesome. You gonna crank it again?
Yeah.
I want to hear it again.
Come on.
it.
Oh, tap it?
No, I want to hear it.
Turn it off a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, battery. That's what.
Yeah.
That's that battery you gave me.
Okay then. Well, it's good for 2 cranks, right? Dang. That's just awesome. Good for you. Well, that must make you feel pretty excited.
Yeah.
You must be right ready to get some brakes on it now.
Get my drive shaft in it, some brakes, and
Yeah.
we'll take her up the road and see what she does.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's got glass in it or not.
Yeah, it ain't no big deal. You's gonna fire.
Enough for them.
You's gonna fire
next time.
If you go fire it off again, I was gonna get the camera rolling again.
Till the next time.
You don't want to give it. You don't want to give it all at once, right? Yeah, make them
right.
wait for it.
Yeah, we'll make them wait for it. That's enough. You ain't heard it.
You wouldn't believe how people fussing at me because I ain't been updating stuff. I told this guy the other day, he was fussing at me, and I said, if you can film it faster than he can build it, you just take over.
Yeah. Well, you figure I ain't done nothing because it's summertime.
Oh yeah,
Come
summertime.
winter time, this thing's gonna go right together.
Yeah.
You know the 63 Impala guy?
Yeah.
I know, I was looking at his hot rod. He's got these wheels on it with the white walls, which I have. The wheels I took off the front of this truck is the same thing he's got on his hot rod.
Yeah.
So if he wants them, we'll have Richard ship them to him. But I need some spare wheels for him right there.
What are they? Oh,
Oh,
that's
them's
those
the ones I
Chevy.
took off. Yeah, that's what he's got on his.
That's those Chevy 6-lug.
16-inch.
Yeah. 16-inch 6-lugs. I'll make a video. In fact, I'm making it right now.
Yeah.
If 63 Impala wants those 16-inch 6-lugs, we'll send them out to him.
Yeah.
And did them motorcycle tires ever hold air, or was that a losing battle? I think we probably punched a hole. We probably punched so many holes in the tubes. Yeah. But it was a good. It was a good
I don't
effort.
know what he's got for drums and stuff on his either, but. I mean, that's the original drum.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. No, but if he wants them.
If he wants them, I'll make this video and I'll shoot it out there. 63 Impala if you want them 6-lug 16-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see where they used to be pinstripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's what he's running on his.
Yeah.
From what I could tell.
I'll ask him, see what he says. If he wants them, we'll figure out a way to
I was just looking at it, so that's what he's got on his hot rod, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think it is.
Uh-huh.
I think it is.
Why not have a couple spare tire wheels?
Yeah, doesn't hurt.
I'm not putting no 6-lug on mine.
Yeah. Kind of curious to see it with the hood on it again. I remember we laid the hood up on there when you first started, but I think that's one of the things that makes it look really cool is the way that hood sits on it. And with the new motor and the pipe sticking out, that all looks pretty
I
cool.
put it on there for Tyler the other day, just to show him.
Now that's a good look right there. That, you know, to me that really tops everything off. That you don't even have to put the other side on, but do me a favor, stand where I'm standing and hold the camera, and because I'm gonna get a headlight bucket and sit over there. Aim, you can see right in that little window. Just so we can get the look.
Well, don't die.
Remember we were talking about various and sundry different ways to set the headlights on here. How's that look?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I think back a little bit is where I was going to put them, right about Lincoln there.
Yeah. We'd have them up here, I suppose.
There's another way to mount them, I'll show you. You come over here now.
Tried a lot of different. I remember when we were doing this way back when.
This is how I was going to mount them. Of course, this is on bolt. Still got a bracket.
Oh yeah, that's a good look. Can you dim them? They're blinding me a little bit.
But see, basically, just come right, drill a hole right there.
Right.
And all your wires are underneath there.
Right. That's cool. Oh, it's getting good now, because now you're getting the motor and everything, all the mechanical stuff all kind of done, so you can start playing with the body and all. That's wicked good.
I'm curious what the oil pressure is, but I did talk to the guy I got the motor off of there. He said that motor only had 70-something thousand on it. Right?
Yeah.
So that's not a lot. So.
That motor's too new to be much of a problem, and the cranks run, sounds good. I don't think you got anything to worry about there.